2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, in today's NBA, superstars often change teams. Commissioner Silver said, quote, used to be when someone said Larry, you'd say Boston. Magic, you'd say LA. Jordan, Chicago. But that was a different time. Now some worried about the change, but with trades bringing publicity, he said, I think we've all changed our view. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. They've got Ivy, Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Hayes, and it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando, Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. And it's Fultz in at the point. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Pass to Ivy. Here's Bogdanovic. It's rebounded by Wagner. Harris outside, takes a 3. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Pass to Ivy. Now Bogdanovic puts up a 3, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. Here's Fultz, giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from 3. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
It's deflected, and they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Hayes against Fultz. Stewart, the pass to Hayes. Here's Stewart. Bogdanovic on the wing. Over Wagner. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Pistons clear it. Last time they met in Detroit.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Here's Duren. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hayes. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark. And Orlando will come the other way.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Here's Banchero, defended by Bogdanovic. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Over to the wing. Here's Hayes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When it comes to Killian Hayes, his playmaking has never been in question, and he's worked hard to turn his jump shot into an asset.
You know, with Hayes, it does make a big difference when his jump shot is falling, Smitty.
It does, B.A. He's such a smart distributor. If he's hitting that jumper like you talked about, the D has to respect him more. And that'll open up passing lanes and makes him even more of a dangerous point guard.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Pass to Okiki. Back to Anthony. Wagner outside. Here's Okiki, covered by Diallo. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Diallo. 10 points in his last outing. 5 on the clock. He tries for 3. Not going to go that time. And Orlando the other way now. To the left wing. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. The rebound by Burks. And here's Diallo. And the call will be against Hamidou Diallo. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So for the Pistons, Noel, he's checked in for Diallo, and Joseph is subbed in for Hayes. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Suggs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Isaac, he's checked in for Okiki. And he makes both free throws. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Joseph. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Wiseman. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Magic out in front. They lead by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Here they come, fans.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused, you have to be disciplined, and most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. And it's Fultz in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Wagner, that one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Ivy. Now here's Bogdanovich, defended by Wagner. Wagner against Bogdanovich. Here's Duran. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. And that one's good. Joseph has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Harris outside. Wagner for 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
It's been a tale of 2 quarters for them. Terrible shooting early, but then they heated up and took control of this game.
Here's Ivy. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Bogdanovich up top. Pass to Duran. Over Carter. That shot is off. Now Orlando takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Nails it from 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Isaac with the steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Harris misses. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Joseph, hounded by Fultz. The drive by Joseph, the rebound by Carter. Orlando has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Wagner. Rebound Detroit.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Pass to Ivy. Shoots over Fultz. Second chance effort. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Detroit, Duran at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. A line change here for Orlando. He's off on the second. For Orlando, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Bowl. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Alec Burks.
Team foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for Orlando, Bowl. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. He hits the second from the line. The Pistons trailing. Diallo outside. Outside Burks. Pass to Hayes. Off the mark there with a three. Orlando has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Suggs. Here's Banchero. And yep, it's good. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And we finished off one half of play. It's the Magic leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They led by 2 after the first. They ended the second with a solid 9-point lead. A nice show of force by Shaq. What do you think about the Magic?
Well, it's a defense that's driven them in this game so far. They were high energy, high intensity, and it was that determination on D that's allowed them to jump out to this lead. Every stop they've made, you see it bump them up.
And Kenny, what do you think about Detroit?
Obviously, that was U-G-L-Y. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I'll tell you, they have to adjust their play. They got to get better looks.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Heading to the court. It's time.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Orlando leading. Setting the floor for Detroit. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then there's Ivy. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Hayes in at the 1. Now here's Wagner. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Fultz passes to Carter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Coming to the league ready to play. Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Carter. And so he makes both from the line.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Ivy. Second chance shot. Goes up again. Oh, Harris with the block. Here's Stewart. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Wagner, the pass to Fultz. Can't connect from short range.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Bogdanovic. To the middle. The jump hook. No good off the back of the rim.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
6'8", about 250. Isaiah Stewart is a load, and if you're going to foul him, you better really do it. It's been so fun to watch the growth of Isaiah Stewart. This is a big man who continues to show impressive strides.
That's good from Stewart. And Stewart has quickly become a valuable player in this team's rotation.
B.A., I like his hustle on both ends of the floor, and he gets after it on the glass. This guy wants to keep getting more minutes and have more responsibility.
Here's Ben Carroll. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Livers, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Here's Ivy, defended by Wagner. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Orlando Hall.
The Magic have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Wagner outside. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Pistons on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Wagner, he's open. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Ivy. Back to Hayes. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Livers. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Dives for it. And again, the Pistons missing. Now here's Fultz. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Shot's good by Livers.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
And the Magic call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons.
It's time for your 407 dance speed.
56 seconds left in the third. Bowl. And that one's good.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the size of the lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Now here's Noel. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Works for 3. And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in.
Coming on the floor for your Magic, Gary Harris.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Orlando, Bol. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Burks. Rebounded by Suggs. Here's Bowl. Anthony outside. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game. And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 17 at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Banchero and Carter Jr. are down low. Harris at the 2 with Wagner playing the 3. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Diallo. Left side Bogdanovich. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Franz Wagner.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical. Works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, he started out as a pure shooter. Bogdanovich has worked hard to become a threat off the bounce and a strong finisher.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. And a switch here also for Detroit. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Drafted in 2011, Bojan Bogdanovic didn't make his NBA debut until 2014. Decided to stay in Europe to continue to improve his game.
Now here's Anthony.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Orlando, Cole Anthony. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Anthony drops them both. This Pistons squad struggling. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Inside. Here's Diallo. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Anthony outside. Poked loose and stolen by Diallo. With the drive. And he lays it up and in. Diallo's got 4 points this quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Tipped away. And now the Pistons in transition. Pass to Duren. Shoots over Fultz. Duren, no good. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Anthony. And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. Time running out for the Pistons. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Pistons, Bojan Bogdanovic. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bogdanovic. Hayes is checked in for Diallo. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And for the Magic, they're shooting about 43% on this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fultz against Bogdanovic. Fultz passes to Wagner. Here's Houston. 6 on the shot clock. There's Fultz with a 3. The Pistons clear it. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting for Detroit, Bojan Bogdanovic. At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Bogdanovic. Harris is checked in for Orlando. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Wiseman's checked in. And so Bogdanovic nails them both. There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Fultz. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Ivy, pounded by Harris. And again, the Pistons missing.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Wagner Hunter, the pass to Carter. It's Hayes with the rebound. And for the Pistons, they're shooting just 21% from the floor. Pass to Stewart. Back to Hayes. 6 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. .40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Suggs. Here's Batase. Back to Suggs. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
So no problem for Orlando. They get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everybody.